What up, folks? I'm Ultrazilla, and today I have a double review on Godzilla Day of the Banpresto Godzilla and Gigan from Final Wars. That's right, my zillions. Now, a while back, I actually reviewed this Godzilla, but it was a used one, and I ultimately sold it because I then did find the two figures in question here, these two figures, being sold together on a Yahoo Japan auctions. So I pulled the trigger, and it was really, really cheap to get them. So I was like, let's get a brand new version, and one day I'll review them. This was a while back, so I've had these for quite a bit, saving them for a rainy day, so to speak. But today is a good day because it's Godzilla Day. Happy Godzilla Day to you. And I've reviewed all the recent Godzilla product I had here already. Product that actually had Godzilla in it, you know what I'm saying? I have some, other figures I could have reviewed today, but you gotta have Godzilla in it, you know what I'm saying? So there you go. That is the story. That is where I got them. That's why I'm reviewing them. So without any further ado, let's get to this review. And here they are out of the package, and they are pretty impressive, especially Gigan. He's huge, although he is very, very tacky. Like, all of the gunmetal bits had like a tacky, like, gloss, oily feel to the paint. That, I mean, this is really old, so it might just be coming apart. I don't know. I was able to get some of it off, but not all of it, and it might be the subject of a Fixzilla. We'll see how it goes. I have some other ideas about it. I know there's other ways to do it, so we will see how it goes. But, I figured I'd leave some. Won't do it here so you can see some of it. But let's start out with Godzilla, who is, it's the birthday boy. It's Godzilla's birthday. And like I said, I've reviewed this figure before, but it wasn't in this beautiful, straight out of the box condition. Articulation is as follows. He's got the head. He's got the arms at the biceps. He's got the legs. And then he's got the tail and the tail. So a few points of articulation here. Now, you do have to do some assembly out of the box for both of them. They come with most of their limbs off, and you have to kind of place them together. I didn't need any heat for that, which was good. Just kind of squeeze them in, and it worked out. They are vinyl figures in the vein of Movie Monster series. They are bigger, but they have that sort of feel to them. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of more cheaper vinyl feel. But these are really cool, and this figure is very nice. It definitely looks the part. It is one of the best looking Godzilla 2004s that I have in my collection. I'm gonna just move this guy out of here just a little bit because his tail is getting caught. His tail is getting caught on him. But this guy is awesome. Look at this figure. It is very, very cool. So let's zoom in. Check out that head sculpt. It is fantastic. The teeth look really good. Beautifully painted. The tongue is really nice. I wonder if that's glossy too. No, it's glossy, but it's not like sticky. This guy didn't have any stickiness. The eyes look really nice. A little bit of orange with the black pupil. That's pretty good. The little ears are done well. Nose, he looks good from all angles, man. That's a really great head sculpt. And then you go down here, and the dorsal fins are very, very nice. Done in a light gray with the, more darker gray in the middle. Although that's probably just the base color, and that's how it's painted. But it's done well. There is a, all over spray here. It is kind of whitish in a way. Light gray, white. Some of it is just very, very saturated with it. Like here. For whatever reason, but it's fine. I don't mind it. Tail overall looks really good. It's a nice shape too. I do dig that. I think that looks really good. And as you can see, the skin texture is excellent. Really beautiful sculpt throughout on this. Check that tail out. Very, very good. And then we get to the feet here. The nails are done in that yellowish eggshell color. They look really good. The feet are very nicely sculpted. I do dig them all the way up the legs. The knees look good. The thighs, nice musculature here. Very, very nicely done. The arms look really good. The nails are painted again in that yellow eggshell color, but very nicely done on the arms. The chest and stomach look good. The neck looks good. All of it looks really, really good. You know, your mileage will vary on the way they painted the dorsals, but he's got a nice dynamic pose as well. Really, which a Final Wars Godzilla should. So I really like this. I think it's very, very well done. As for this super tall Gigan, articulation is as follows. Head goes like that. Arms go like this. Then the legs do this. And then the tail, does it move? It does move. So let's start the tail. As you can see, there's some glossy bits. And of course, you know, you're going to see some fibers sticking to it now, which is a bummer. I'm going to get that cleaned up as best as I can. Well, maybe dawn a little toothbrush might work out. Tip of tail's really good. Paint on this guy is excellent, though, despite the gloss that's like, you know, sticky at this point. But look at this tail, man. The purples, you know, look great. The blues, really nice sculpt. Man, that's an excellent tail. The gunmetal, fantastic. The legs look really good. The toes, oh man. The spikes at the knees. Look at this. It's nice and metallic, and it looks good. The gloss does, you know, add to it. If it wasn't sticky, I have no problem with it, but the midsection looks really good. Well, the thighs, I should say, look really good, and the hips, beautifully done. Now we get to the midsection. We got the ribs here, which look like they're just like piping and stuff. That looks fantastic. And his drill in the middle looks amazing. Saw blade, that thing is incredible. Spikes up here look great. Then the arms, big skies look incredible. The one that shoot out look awesome. The, again, gunmetal is pretty gorgeous. Back elbow spike looks good. The rest of the arms look excellent. Check out that arm. Now this arm doesn't, I feel like I might have put it too far in because it's coming out a little bit. I don't know if it was supposed to be like that or not, but it works. It works for it to be a little bit different, you know what I'm saying? A side profile, man. That's good space chicken action. The wings are excellent. Look at that. Beautifully done. Now this, again, you would think it's sticky too, but it's not. So it's just like the gunmetal. But the wings look really good. Nice glossy dark red. And then you got the grayish purplish wings that look, you know, little wing spikes that look amazing. And then you got these spikes back here, which are great. All of this armor here is awesome. You see all those rivets. There's a lot of rivets on this guy. Look on the shoulders, everything. It's just pretty phenomenal. And then the head sculpt is awesome. He is looking down, though, which is fine because he's much taller than Godzilla. So he is looking down, but it looks good. The teeth look good. The big eye looks good. The little jewel up here looks good. Just a very, very nice head sculpt. His beak, head spike, man, that's a good guy again, guys. That's a good Final Wars guy again. So this is pretty excellent. Worthy of this set with this Godzilla. I mean, I like them both, but there's a wow factor to the way they did this guy again. That's pretty awesome. So excellent set. I'm glad that I was able to get them on the cheap and brand new still, you know, and glad to have featured them here for today. This is a good one to get out of the backlog on a perfect day to do so. And for your size comparisons, first up here is the Movie Monster series Godzilla and Gigan. So you could just see how big these Banprestos are. I'm not going to be showing the SH Monster Arts because they're, I'm sure, in pieces. And the Playmates, which I did have, are no longer part of my collection. So yeah, if you are a Kaiju Brooklyn, you got those. Kudos, thank you. But there you go. But to give you another sense of scale, here they are with the Super 7 Shogun Godzilla and a Mecha Godzilla. And yeah, they're in that scale, that like kind of 8-inch scale. And my final thoughts, well, I'm really glad to have featured these two figures for Godzilla Day. Hope you dug it. I thought it was a really cool one that I had in my backlog to do. Like I said, I had other stuff that I could have possibly have done, but, you know, in that Godzilla universe, but I really needed to include a Godzilla, and I didn't have anything new that I didn't review yet that I wanted to get. There was things out there that could have gotten for this occasion, but, you know, I don't want to get stuff just for occasions anymore, so I don't really do that anymore. You know, that's the new way I go about my business, is buy what I want to buy, you know, like, and not buy stuff for the channel. These guys I wanted to have, though, for a while, and I'm glad I did get them when I did, and I'm glad I finally featured them here. Very cool figures. I really like them. The only, you know, problem I have with either one of them is the tackiness on Gigan, and that I'm sure is a correctable thing. Because I already got half the tackiness off. So, there you go. Alright, and that's my review. You guys enjoy the rest of your Godzilla Day. Let me know down below what you're doing to celebrate. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself for daily content and let me help you diversify your collection. Don't forget to hit that like button as well to help me out with that algorithm and help me get to that next level, because I sure do put in the work for it. Till next time, peace out, peace.